Ashley got this Snappy dressers. We put this, Snappy dressers. We put this in her stocking, and she just opened it up. And it looks like you have many different games that you can play out of this one set of deck of cards. We played Block Us, and Kevin and Ashley both won. And then we played Yahtzee, and Ashley got 3 Yahtzees.
Ridiculous.
She got over 400 points. So now I figured she got this in her stocking that we would open it up. We could just play matching or something.
I'm reading.
I play matching with everything. But here's what they look like in case you want to buy them. Because I've seen these at different places. We bought these, I think, at Toys R Us.
Yeah,
but I have also seen them at Walgreens too. And Walmart. So this is how they look.
Oh, let's play this one. Let's play Snappy Secrets.
Snappy Secrets. Okay, so the one we're going to play is called Snappy Secrets, and it sounds a lot like Clue, if you've ever played the game of Clue. So what happens is, this is the first that we're playing it, they each have a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to show you all which card I get, but they do not know.
You get 7?
So each card has an animal, a gift, and then there's a color of their hat, glasses, scarf, top, shoes, and pants. And so now next, Kevin will show me a card, and if something matches, then I'm going to tell him what matches. Okay, so this is what he's showing me, and I'm going to tell you the animal matches.
Okay. Discard this card, right?
And he is going to keep this hidden.
Yeah,
he wrote down animal, and he's going to keep it hidden just like you would in Clue, so that Ashley cannot see what he's writing down.
I have a strategy now.
This is for older. This could be for older kids.
This is hard.
A younger kid couldn't do this.
This is hard.
I think I picked the hardest one.
Okay, that's more of a challenge for us.
Oh. Does it have to be an exact match?
Yes.
It does have to be an exact match.
I think so.
Then
For an
nothing.
item, I would think it'd be.
Or the color of the item.
Yeah, it's either blue or it's not blue, isn't it?
There's only so many.
There's
colors.
different styles of things.
Yeah, it's colors. You don't care about the styles of what the scarves are, or the hats, or whatever. You just care about the color of it.
Yeah, it's just the color.
Okay, blue.
Because you can
Three
have
of the
striped
things-
shirts, solid shirts, whatever, but they're still all going to be blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Orange.
This is fake news. Okay. I have a strategy. I got this. Okay.
Actually, there's a lot of what not things are, but
Uh-huh.
not what things are.
Which coming together isn't really helpful.
No,
I'm just going off the fact that you're not going to peek at my paper.
I'm not looking.
Yellow.
I couldn't see that board anyway.
Great. Thanks. Great.
Orange.
Yeah. We're freaking helpful.
This would be too hard for the kids to play.
I don't think it can be.
Well, no, because you have to write stuff down. You have to know how to spell. And
This would be like for 5th graders.
Yeah.
Like they could
Yeah.
probably do it. Smart ones.
Yeah, you have to arrange and stuff like that.
Okay, so that's how you play this game. I'll let you know who wins it.
I'm wrong.
Okay.
Then she
We
says
have
no.
been playing this for at least 20 minutes.
Okay, but if he's wrong, you can't tell him when he got wrong. You just have to say no.
Okay, so they have been showing me cards. You would not have wanted me to record the whole thing because it took forever. So now Kevin is going to see if he can say exactly.
I think I have.
Okay, here we go.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
How did you do it?
Okay, you got a zebra
Yeah.
Okay, I got
with
that.
a book.
Okay.
Hat is blue.
I got that.
Glasses are red. The scarf is orange. Top is yellow. Shoes are orange, and your pants are orange.
I think I got it wrong.
You got it. What?
You know what? I got lucky. I had this one guy. The pants was what I was trying to get. I had that one card that only had orange pants, and it's like
Then it has to be
Has to
that.
be orange pants.
How many had you gotten?
You know what though? I got the animal really, really early.
5.
Okay, winner of game 2.
Yay, I won the next one. I guessed everyone on here. And Ashley, look, this is how Kevin keeps track on his paper. I have to show you the difference in people. And then this is how I keep track on my paper. And now I want you to look at Ashley's paper after 2 games. Yeah, this is the mind of madness. Can you show the lamp turned on? This is the lamp. If you watch my vlogs regularly, I bought this lamp at an antique store, and I don't like the frame. The frame. I don't like the lampshade. I think it's too. Yeah, I don't like the finial. I don't mind the finial, but I don't want it on this lamp in particular. I'm actually going to use this in one that's broken. So Kevin's going to take this one off, and we bought a new one, a new lampshade at home. Yes, I like that much better. And I think that the size is much better. The other one is just, it was too, I don't mind the color, but it's too wide. I thought it was too big for this lamp with a smaller base like this. So that's why we went, we bought this lampshade. And we bought a new finial for it that's glass. Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Brighter too.
Yeah. Yeah, it is brighter. When you buy a dark shade like that, it does hide some of the light. But I think that looks nice. And now my other 2, Ashley's getting ready to go somewhere tomorrow, so she's got her stuff laying out here. But I like the white lampshades. They did not have any though. So I told Kevin, I said, since this is on a side table anyway, it's on a different table, different side of the room, it won't matter that it's not matchy-matchy. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. So I like this better. It still might not be the perfect shade for this lamp, but I like it better than this one. And we can keep that upstairs and maybe use it. Yeah. So Kevin has been working on this diamond dots for Ashley. Ashley bought this when she had her tonsils taken out.
Diamond dots.
Yeah, it's called diamond dots. Now the one that Kevin did was called Daz.
And then we got it at Walmart.
And yeah, we bought it at Walmart. We haven't seen it anywhere else but Walmart. And Kevin did a whole video of it. But now Ashley bought the diamond dots to do when she had her tonsils taken out.
Like Michael's or something.
Yeah, she bought it at Michael's, and this is supposed to be like the name brand.
This is the one that I heard about first, at least.
Right, and Kevin and Ashley agree that this one actually is not as nice as the one from Walmart for only $15. Of course, Ashley did get this for like $10.
Yeah, now I like the canvas. The canvas is like a silky canvas.
Right.
It's nice, and the sticky stuff on there is okay. It's pretty sticky.
But you don't
Not as
like
sticky
the
as other one, though.
applicator.
This thing stinks.
Yeah.
I like the little rubbery tip thing, but the wax doesn't stay in the end as good. The wax is not as good.
Right.
And the dots themselves, first of all, the tray has this little scoop, which is nice, except when you shake it, sometimes they want to fly out the end of it. So you have to like put your finger up and block it off to do it. Minor thing, I know, but it's still annoying. And the colors, I've noticed the colors are mixed in. Let me show you one. Hold on, I'll show you an example. Like this one. So there's an orange one
there's
in there.
an orange one in there.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, that's obvious. There's 2 orange ones in there. There's one right there too.
And you had the red one a while ago.
And there's a red one in this one.
In that one.
And is that a big thing? No, but if it had been close to the same white, then I wouldn't have known the difference. I would have just stuck it on there. So anyway, it just seems like their quality control is not quite as good.
So the Daz would be the better. You would choose the Daz over this one.
Yeah, but then you know what? They've got this. The Diamond Dots has this beautiful peacock that I would mind putting together. If I could sit here and watch a stream while I'm doing this, basically I'm watching somebody play a game on the computer while I'm doing it. I don't mind doing this. I don't. It's repetitive, but at least I'm watching something, I listen to something. If I was just sitting in a room, though, I'd be bored stiff with it.
Right.
So, but the peacock would be pretty cool. But it would take a special person to want to hang this up in their house.
Yes.
You know? I mean, this is not everybody's taste.
Right.
You know, just like a velvet. One of those velvet pictures. Well, Elvis is one of them. But, you know, those velvet pictures. they're not bad looking. They're just not for everybody's taste, though. So
Right.
these are not for everybody's taste. So,
Right.
You know.
We got a card from Evelyn in Arizona, and we also got a card from Malcolm in Virginia, and this is from the UK. And this is one of the cards like I've gotten before. This is the Me and McHugh, that's the brand of it, and this is a 3D pop-up Christmas card, and I will be able to keep this. I love that, the little dogs. Yeah, I don't know if I'm showing the detail very well, but yeah, those are the neatest cards, and they're Me and McHugh. We finally got Dr. J's box from the UK. This one, he sent two at the same time. We got one weeks ago, and we've already reviewed the food and everything that we got in that box. So this is the second box that he sent. It should have been here before Christmas, and I don't know why it wasn't. But he had told me that some of the things he put in here, they have a longer shelf life anyway, so he wasn't worried about them expiring. So that's fine with us, because you know we'll enjoy everything. So, ooh, these are new. Cadbury Joy Fills, Choco Cookie Cream Flavor and Milk Chocolate Cream Flavor. Yes, I've seen pictures of these. These are the Oreo Joy Fills. And this is just the regular Oreo. And this is the Choco Caramel Cream Flavor. Cannot wait to try those. Then, oh, what are these? Flapjacks. Norfolk Cake Company. I have not heard of them. This is a honey flapjack and a cinnamon flapjack. And these are made in Kingsland, Norfolk. Yeah, I had not seen this brand anywhere, and I love the flapjacks. These are McVitie's Digestives Nibbles. These are in a white chocolate. And these are the Glico Mikado, and these are dime. So these are like Pocky. They're Pocky sticks. But these are dime, which dime is like one of my favorite candy bars. I love the dime bar. This is a Lindt Hello Salted Caramel. These are Sultana Flapjack Cookies by Sainsbury's. I don't think we've ever had flapjack cookies. Those will be awesome. And they have oats or sultanas, butter, British wheat flour, soft baked sultana flapjack cookies made with oats and desiccated coconut.
He sent you a throw, which I think that was more packing material for the other thing.
I love it.
Cute little
It's
pug.
a Christmas pug throw. Oh my gosh.
I didn't open it because it was plastic. Oh, there you go.
Oh my
Kind of plasticky.
goodness. Look how cute this is. That is adorable. Oh, and it's a good size too.
I already took the fragile item out.
It has a little tag on it. There we go. Look how adorable this is. That is so cute. That's to sit on the couch with. I like that a lot.
And there's your...
It made it. He was worried. He said that he sent me a fragile ornament. This is a Tesco glass decoration. This is the post box. And it has a bird on the top. I love it. That is awesome. Very, very cool. So, yes, when I take this out next year, this will be a nice surprise. There's always, when you get a new ornament from one year, it's neat to pull it out the next year because you're like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot that I got that. Yeah. So thank you very much. I love everything. Every year when I get a new calendar, I like to show you all the one that I selected. I know some of you could care less, but I know some of you are interested. This is the same artist that I bought last year. This is a Bonnie White folk art calendar. The reason I like these calendars is because, number one, they're very, very large. I was gonna get one, for example, that had a London theme, but none of them were as big as this one. This is of course it doesn't tell the size on here. I was gonna tell you how big it was. It's a 12 by something. It's a big calendar. But none of them were this big. So I stuck with this one. Also, I love the artwork. I love that there are many, many different things to look at in the pictures. It's not just a picture of one thing. It's a picture with lots of details for each month. So I thought I would just show you quickly. I have not even looked at these yet. Now, they do show the pictures really small on the back, but I haven't. This is the first. I took it out of the envelope, so this is the first I'm looking at it with you. And I love January, and I love the snow theme. And you can tell our calendars are different from those in the United Kingdom because ours go from Sunday to Saturday, and if I'm remembering correctly, the ones in the United Kingdom all start on Monday. Because I bought one year, and it took me all year to adjust, and you wouldn't think it would, but after looking at a calendar your whole life that starts on Sunday, it's hard to get used to one that starts on a Monday for the beginning of the week. So that was January. And then we have February, and you can tell it's still cold. Still very cold. And I'm guessing if you live anywhere in the country, you would like this. But if you're in like Florida or Texas or someplace like that, you're not gonna have the snow and the cold like we do. So I don't know if you would choose this calendar or not, or if you would choose something that's more typical of your area. This is for March. I bought this from Amazon, by the way, and I'm going to be honest, I don't remember how much it was. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description box below. I think it was less than $15, and I think that's worth it. That's April, and then here's May, and look at all the animals. Wow. I like that a lot. There's been a lot of cats in here. There's a cat. You know, you could go through and you could see, okay, there's a cat in this one, and then find the cat in this one, and there's the cat in this one. There's also a dog in the last two. I wonder if that is something that she has put on every page to see if you'll notice it. Now, this is March, and I don't see a cat here. I see some dogs, but not a cat. But that would be neat to go through and see, okay, what is the common... Is there a common animal between all these? So that's May. And now we have June. There's another cat and a dog. And July. And it looks like there's a lot of horses. I'm sure there's the cat. I'm sure if I went through again, I would see a lot of similarities. I like it how the windows, you can tell it's getting dark, and so you can see the lights on in the windows. I follow this account on Instagram, and he takes pictures in the United Kingdom, in London specifically. He lives in London, and my favorite pictures that he takes are the ones that are at night, and you can see all the lights on inside the buildings, and I like to try to zoom in and see, can I see the people that are inside the buildings at night in London. I love it. This is October. This will probably, usually the October picture is my absolute favorite. There are so many details, so many places to look. You have a headless horseman. I absolutely love this one. This October picture does not disappoint at all. I love the witch on the weather vane, the big Victorian house, and then this is November. Do we see the cat? Oh, yep, there's the cat. I swear, I think all but one had a cat, and I might be able to, if I looked closer at that one picture, I might see a cat in this one. And then here is December, and December does not disappoint either. There is Father Christmas, Santa Claus, And do we see a cat in this one? And of course you have the windows that are the toy shop with the soldier in the window. I don't see a cat right off, but that doesn't mean that I'm just not seeing it. But that is beautiful. I'm very, very pleased with this. Very, very happy with this purchase. I'm glad I bought another one this year. This is that diamond dots art that Ashley bought. She bought it when she was gonna have her tonsils taken out, and she bought it for something to do. And then Kevin ended up finishing it. How much do you think you did? Do you think you did half?
I did all this white and all the green, and she'd done all the orange parts.
All the flowers.
And I did the inside of the part.
Yeah. So we bought a frame. This is just a cheap frame. It was probably $15 at Walmart. You don't think it was, okay, 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Somewhere between there. And this is the kind of frame when Kevin did his art, we put it in, and he gave it to Amelia, and she has it hanging up on her bedroom wall, and it looks really good there. So Ashley plans on giving this to her grandmother next Christmas, and I'm sure she will like this because Kevin and Ashley worked on it. But I wanted to tell you all, I'll just talk while he's doing this. We have watched two things recently. One I liked and one I did not like. The thing I did not like, I love the show Black Mirror. Black Mirror is on Netflix, and if you've never seen it, it's like a Twilight Zone type of show. It's like very odd scenarios. You never know how the story's going to play out. You just don't know what's going to happen. And that's Black Mirror, except it's for modern times. You know, Twilight Zone was black and white, and they're still classic. I mean, they're still, oh, that looks really nice. That looks really good. Now I'll carry it upstairs. So they've come out with, what is the name of this one?
Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch or something.
So choose your own adventure.
Yeah, you choose your own adventure, and so you'll be in the middle of watching this, and you have to have your remote control handy, and it'll tell you you're in control of this guy on the show. So do you want him to do this, or do you want him to do that? And you can actually choose different scenarios and different things will happen. I didn't care for it. I think a lot of people did. I think it's popular, but I just didn't care for it. I would much rather, much prefer them have just the normal show where they have chosen the outcome for you and you know what's going to happen. I didn't like that so much. Ashley's coming in right now, and then in just a second I'll come back and I will tell you the other show I want to talk to you about. So before I forget to tell you, the other show, so we didn't like the Black Mirror, the newest one, or I didn't at least. The show that we binged watched, literally it came out on Netflix, and the minute we started watching it, we watched every single episode, and there were probably, I don't know, 16 episodes or 12 episodes. There were a lot of episodes, but we watched every single one. It's called Instant Hotel. So if you get Netflix and you like competition, it's a competition show, but it's also it's reality, you know, as well. It takes place in Australia, and what it is there are teams. I think there's like 5 teams, and they call them instant hotels. I think here, they might call them Airbnbs here. I don't know. I've never stayed in an Airbnb, so I don't know. I know it's not a bed and breakfast because bed and breakfast, the people that own it make you breakfast or make you some food. This isn't like that. But they call it an instant hotel, and it's at someone's home, normally. And they rent out their home to you for however long you need it while you visit. So these are all places in Australia, and they went all over Australia visiting the different couples' homes. So I know they did one at like Bondi Beach, and they did one in Sydney. They did one, I think it was called the Gold Coast, and that's the place Kevin and I agreed we thought that was the prettiest from what they showed. It was just so pretty. But anyway, they rate each other. So like if Kevin and I rented our place out to these people, we would leave and they would come in, all 4 of the teams came in, and they would spend the night in the house, and they would rate the house itself, the amenities, they would rate how well they slept. They also went out in the area, and they rated this instant hotel on what was there to do in the area. Is there a lot of things you can do? Seems like they rated something else too. Anyway,
Good night's sleep.
Yeah, the sleep.
The house, the activities.
Yeah, and there was something else that they rated. If you think of it, you can tell me. But
The house, the night's sleep, the activities.
what was the last thing? That's what
Value for money.
Oh, value for money. That's right. So, like, if we were to charge somebody $200 to spend the night, they would tell you whether they thought that was a good price or not, whether they thought it was a good value for the money. And so so people would come and like stay, and they could judge us, and then they would get scored. But then they also had an expert that would score, so it wasn't all up to these people. There was also an expert who is used to designing and things like that, and so she got to rate the place as well. So then after they would like stay at our house, then we would go like the next weekend, and we would get the opportunity to stay in one of their places, and we could rate them, me, us, and the 4 other couples. So they did like one group of 5 couples, and then somebody won that section of the show. And then they started over and did like 5 new couples in 5 new places. And then somebody won that section of the show. And then they took the winner from the first part and the winner from the second part, and they went head to head at the end, and their places competed. And it was so interesting. First of all, you all know I like to see the insides of houses anyway. And I like to travel, and so it was very interesting to me to see all these different parts of Australia, many that I had never even heard of, and then to see, okay, what are you going to do once you get there? What is there to do in these areas? The only thing that Kevin and I think that they should change the way they do it is they tell the homeowners the scores. So, like, if someone were to score us, well, I don't even remember how you could score. Like 1 to 10? Was it 1 to 10?
Mm-hmm.
So, if somebody were to give us a 5, then they would tell us the total score. Okay, these people scored you. You got a combined total of 50 points for your house. And then we, as homeowners, we get to score them on how clean did they leave it. Were they good patrons? Did they leave it nice and neat? Did they clean up their dishes and all that? Did they make the beds? Did they clean up the bathroom? So we would get to rate them. So the only thing that we wish they would do is that they wouldn't tell the ratings, because if I know you gave me a low score, then I'm probably going to give you a low score back, whether you deserve it or not, because it's going to make me unhappy with you, you know? So we did feel like the scoring should have been kept more confidential, or that the homeowners should have to write down the score and they then not be allowed to change their mind. There was gameplay involved, and if you watch the show, you'll see what we mean. What I'm talking about. There was a lot of gameplay involved because you want your house to win. Anyway, it's not the type of show that I would normally say I would binge watch. Normally it would be some kind of drama or something like that. So for me to say this about a reality game show that takes place in Australia, well then I just want you to know that you need to watch it if you get Netflix. It's just a very, very good show. So anyway, I've taken my calendar. This is the one from 2018, and I showed you last night the one from 2019. And so what I'll do is I have like birthdays and like Guido's birthday, and like he gets his front line for fleas and ticks, his medicine once a month. I have the little stickers for that. So I'm going to sit here and go through this and write down, take the birthdays from this year and put them on that calendar. And then I'll also mark get the little stickers for the front line and stuff like that, and make sure that I don't miss it. Because if I don't have it written down, then I'm very I would definitely let that go by, because you only give it to them once a month. Well, today my dad came over here and surprised Kevin with these Star Wars figures. There are hundreds, it seems like. There's a lot. You don't think there's that many? I don't know. There's a lot. There are a whole lot. And I don't know how close I can get to them. But many, many, many Star Wars figures. And Kevin said, you said this was a game, right?
I think so. I think it's a tabletop game.
A tabletop game?
Yeah.
So my dad's a member of one of those local Facebook groups, and this lady was selling these on Facebook, and we don't know anything about the game or the name of the game or anything, but now Kevin has all these figures, and the reason my dad bought them for him is because he thought that Kevin could take them to work and display them in his office.
I think this is a Lego piece. I don't think it goes to it.
Yeah, I didn't think that
it's a piece of Lego.
So, anyway, I just wanted to show you because I thought there are so many. So I had to get them out and I wanted to set them all up. But they have a lot of cool details. And the dates on them, we saw 2004, 2005, and 2006 on the bottoms of them. So if any of you all know anything, is there a man stuck in there? If any of you all know anything about this game, if you know what the name of it is, then you can let me know in the comments below, because we just know that they're Star Wars and that's it. It is New Year's Eve, and we're still at home right now. We are going over to Anna and Christina's house. We're going to play some games and ring in the new year over there. But for now, we're still at home, and so it's almost 7 o'clock here, and that means it's almost midnight in London. And so I would have given anything to have been able to be there tonight. I think it would just be awesome. But I've got it on the YouTube channel, BBC YouTube channel, and so I am going to watch it from my couch. But look, see how Big Ben's covered up. They were showing it and then they went off of it. But that's how a lot of these Instagram accounts, you can tell when they're posting old pictures of Big Ben, because Big Ben is completely covered right now with construction. So if you're seeing pictures of Big Ben uncovered, then those people are posting old pictures. And I only subscribe to people who are posting new pictures. Ashley's about to die because she's she's heating up this Bertolli meal. It's the Tuscan style braised beef with gold potatoes, and it came out. You know, this reminds me. This looks like when when Nene used to make vegetable soup, and she would put it in the freezer, in the bag, and then she would heat it up later. This is what that looks like. So, do those have dates on them? Like, do they go out early or?
I think so.
Oh, there's the date. There it was. August 16th, 2019. So it's fine. There's nothing wrong with
But
it.
look at it. Like, it's not like I can break it.
No. It smells like vegetable soup.
Oh, gosh.
That's what I would do. I would just keep flipping it, and yeah, it'll come apart. You can
This is
pick it
a
out.
low-calorie one. This is probably the lowest calorie one I've ever seen. It's only $2.70 for half the thing.
Yeah, that's
Whereas,
good.
like, the chicken parm is like $400.
That's very good. This is what it's come to.
It doesn't come out very easy.
No, and it's been at least 5 minutes since
At
I.
least.
Hey, what? The meat looks good.
You think more like 10 probably?
And I'm surprised this one is as low calorie as it is, because I thought the potatoes and the steak would be like a lot of calories.
That looks like roasters on it. Still too.
I did try and say this, that it would not work. No one listens to me.
But it is.
But don't mush up the potato.
Yeah, don't make it mashed potatoes. For now on, though, she'll beat the bag
Yeah,
on the
stop that.
floor before she pours it out.
Pour the bag on the floor.
No, beat the bag on the floor.
You may want to explain.
I mean, break it apart is what I mean. Break it apart in the bag before you pour it out. It's been another 15
probably been 20 minutes
Yeah,
total.
it's Kevin tried to take it out of the pan and put it in the microwave.
And that did nothing.
Yeah, and then so he put it back in here, but it does look like it's it looks like it's almost ready now, actually.
Well, but now that part that's been in the middle is still frozen, and the rest of it's done. So it's kind of like an awkward.
So what part is frozen?
I don't know, the part I just stirred in.
Yeah, because
I probably
it
should've-
does look good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it steam, and then it should be ready soon. I hope. It smells good.
Today is Wednesday, and that means it's my cleaning day. So I'm starting some laundry, but I forgot to tell you all the other day. We went to Andrew and Christina's and for New Year's Eve, and we played. I played an Eric Carl like shoots and ladders kind of game. I think that's what it's called, with Gavin, and I played a My Little Pony Candyland with them. That My Little Pony Candyland that I had gotten for Amelia for Christmas. And then I read the kids. Christina's in the middle of reading them a Roald Dahl book. And so I read a couple chapters of that book to them. And then they went to bed and we played, what did we play? We played Rummy Cube and we played Phase 10. And then it was probably, we didn't finish Phase 10. It got to be to where it was like almost like 5 till midnight. And so I knew that my bloopers video was coming out at midnight. And Andrew had never seen it. So I wanted to watch it. We've done this for the past 2 years, I think, to watch that video at midnight. And so that was fun to watch it together. I got a card in the mail from Sylvia, and it's really cool because the stamps that she used actually glow in the dark. And she sent me one of these Laffy Taffy pineapples, which we've had before, and they're really good. She also sent me some drink packets. This is a Crush. It does not say what it is. Now, it looks exactly like the pineapple, which we've had the pineapple before, but it doesn't say, so I'm not sure which one this is. This could be lemonade, and I don't know. And then she sent me 2 Margaritaville singles to go. This is a strawberry daiquiri and a pina colada. And then she sent me a Weiler's Light raspberry. And then, so thank you very, very much. And then Morgan and Chris sent us, this is called Bad Monkey popcorn. It's in maple syrup. Morgan and Chris are in Canada, so I should tell you that. So they sent us maple popcorn, and they sent me this really nice tea towel. I love this. This is it says pure maple syrup. It's a product of Canada, and then it has, I think, the same picture on it has the same picture on the other side, except it's a dark color. And then they sent us some of this My Favorite Fudge in the chewy praline, and they sent it to us before, and it was delicious. They sent us the eggnog flavor, and so I cannot wait to try the chewy praline. And then they sent us some panettone. This Antica Reseda, I'm probably saying that completely wrong. We have actually had that exact one, except in chocolate. So this is not in chocolate, so it will be interesting to see what the difference is and how this tastes, because we haven't had it in a long time. So I want to thank you all very much. So we opened the package of Crush Up, and it is pineapple. So when we do the review, we'll just be reviewing these three because we have tried the pineapple, but we will enjoy this because from what I remember, it was very good. We got that box from Morgan and Chris from the P.O. box, and it's so funny because this card came to the house. Morgan sent this. This is a very, very nice letter. Thank you, Morgan, for your letter that you wrote. And this is a Metal Earth for Kevin. This is a CN Tower, and he does not have this. So this is awesome. And it's funny. I think it was Chris that left the comment that I said that we would put a link to the Starbucks mugs that we have. Chris said, you should put a link to the Metal Earth models that Kevin has. And now I know why, because they sent one. It says, the CN Tower. This concrete communications and observation tower in downtown Toronto, Canada, stands at 1,815 feet. When it was completed in 1976, it was the world's tallest freestanding structure. The CN Tower is a symbol of Canadian achievement, and in 1995, it was declared one of the modern 7 wonders of the world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. That is awesome. That is so cool. I have never heard that before. I've never heard of the CN Tower before. Believe it or not, I'm sure most people have, but I have not. I can tell you on the back of this one, I think Kevin has all but this one. He has the bridge, and I think he has that dinosaur in that plane, and I know he has that. Whatever this is, that looks like one of those satellites in space. I think that's what that is. He has, I think, everything but that one. Kevin,
I do not have the dinosaur.
You don't have that dinosaur? Because you have some dinosaur.
Yeah, that's like a
but it's not that one.
Triceratops.
Okay, so you don't have
that or the satellite.
The satellite or the dinosaur. Okay, what dinosaur do you have?
I have a big brontosaurus.
Oh, okay. Okay. So thank you very much, Morgan and Chris. And then Sarah sent me a Christmas card, and we got Sarah's box, and it's funny, the box, both of your boxes made it to the P.O. box quicker than the envelopes made it to our home. So that's just strange how that happened, but it did. But thank you very much. I thought I would get Guido to be in the end of this week's vlog. It is currently 4:16, and for some reason, for like the past month, he thinks when it hits 4 o'clock that it's his dinner time, and it's not. And he's older. Push. And Kevin just said it. He's pushy. He is a pushy pug. Guido the pushy pug. He knows what he wants, and when he wants out, he will let you know. When he wants a treat, he will let you know. When he wants to eat dinner, he will let you know. In the morning, it's almost like he has been on steroids in the past before for, I don't remember why, but at some point, he several times in his life, he's been on steroids. That's what he's been acting like for like the past month, like he's on steroids. Kevin will get him up out of the bed in the morning, and normally he's been waking us up, which is completely different too. Because normally we would wake him up. now it's like we're not getting to sleep in because he's waking us up. So Kevin will get him off the bed, and then he will like run to the back door, so he'll go outside. But it's not like he's in a hurry to go pee. It's more like he's in a hurry to come back in and eat. And that's how he acts when he's been on steroids, is he wants to just, he becomes this monster that just wants to eat everything in sight. And so Kevin will bring him back in from out back, and he will like skate around the kitchen floor and and sometimes bark because he wants to eat right then. And I'll hear him scurrying around on the floor like a little rat or something in there. But he has learned at 4 o'clock, it's like, you know, we had the time change and everything, but for some reason he got messed up for 2 hours instead of 1 hour. And so now he wants to eat at like 4 o'clock. So anyway, he thinks that it's time. And the bad thing is too, is I'm sitting at this desk. So if I get up to do anything, he'll sit next to me and he'll watch my feet. And if he sees my feet move, then he's thinking, oh, she's going to get up and feed me. So I have started feeding him earlier because I go to that class that I told you all about, that exercise class. I have started feeding him at like 5:15. So, yeah, I will probably feed him in another hour if I can wait that long. But now if I have to get up for some reason between now and then I'll probably go ahead and give it to him, just because it worries him to death. It really does. And I don't know what has gotten into him, because he's not on anything. Trust me. It's just something in his little brain has gone askew, and you know, that's just him right now. But I wanted to tell you all that an excellent movie has come out on Blu-ray, and I don't know if it would be out at like we haven't rented anything from Redbox in 10 years. But I don't know if it just because it comes out on Blu-ray, if it comes out at Redbox or not. But the movie is called Peppermint. And I love Jennifer Garner. I love the movie 13 Going on 30. I thought she was adorable and wonderful, and I own that movie because I like it so much. Jennifer Garner's in it, and I had my doubts going into this movie. I didn't know what it was about. I just knew that it was a very action-packed movie, and that she played the leading role of like the action person, and she did a phenomenal job. She really, really did. She was very believable. I didn't think someone as soft-spoken and as pretty and as sweet could play that kind of a figure, but she just did a good job, and the story's good. And if you're a guy and you have your doubts that a girl could play that part well, you need to watch it, because it was very good. Now, I will tell you that it's an adult movie. There's language in it, and it's graphic, so you wouldn't want to watch it with your kids. But it's something that if you like action movies anyway, like I do, if you like Die Hard and movies like that, then you would like this. Mission Impossible, or those kind of movies, and it has a really good story as well. So and it was good from beginning to end. What else have we watched? We've been watching the last season. There's a drama in the UK called Line of Duty, and the last season started back in March of 2018, but we had not started watching it this last season yet. So we have been watching that, and it is fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. This season has been better than the previous season. So I'm very happy with that. And a new season is supposed to come out this year. Happy New Year, by the way. I hope you all enjoyed seeing a little bit of the London fireworks. I enjoyed myself so much just getting to see it. I was so glad that the BBC on YouTube ran it live so that I could. I've felt like I was there. And to hear Big Ben chime at midnight, it just, still, when I'm reviewing the footage from the video I took, when I hear that, it just makes me happy. It's just, it gets me excited, and I would love 1 year to be there for that. So we've been watching Line of Duty. We've also, we watched, they had a Christmas and New Year special of the Great British Bake Off. Is that what it was called? I'm assuming that's what it was called. They had
Great British Christmas Bake Off and Great British New Year.
New Year's Bake Off. Okay, so the Christmas Bake Off, they had 4 people return that had previously been on the Bake Off, and then the same thing for New Year's. And I was hoping that they would like go head to head, the 2 people, the one that won from Christmas and the one that went from New Year's. I was hoping that they would compete, but they didn't do it that way. They very easily could have. But it was funny if you watch them to see the difference in Noel, because in the one at Christmas, Noel looked completely normal. His hair color was normal. It was just a brown hair color. He didn't have any makeup on or anything like that. And then for New Year's, he went back to his goth look. He did the black hair and the makeup on his face. But I'm going to be honest with you, he looked younger when he was just himself at Christmas time. He looked younger. The sweater he was wearing was hideous. I hated the sweater. It was horrible. But I would never wear it. It was just... And now Paul Hollywood's sweater, Paul Hollywood was wearing a beautiful sweater. But anyway, we've been enjoying that, and I think that's about it. And we've been seeing all kinds of Valentine's stuff in the stores. I have recorded some. I don't know if I'm going to put that in a video all by itself or if I'll put it in the vlog next week. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because we've gone to a couple stores and they don't have everything out yet. It's like no store has fully put out their whole range of stuff. Even Walmart. Walmart probably has 80% of their stuff out, but they don't have every bit of it. So I don't know. I guess they're waiting for a truck to come in or something. But some people have said they thought it was too early for Valentine's stuff because Christmas was just a couple weeks ago. And I personally don't think so. And I'll tell you why. Because Valentine's Day is not at the end of the month like Christmas. You know, Thanksgiving is at the end of the month, and Christmas is at the end of the month. Valentine's Day is the 14th. So if you're looking on a calendar, it's in the top 2 weeks. You know, it's at the top of February. So those companies that make all this food, all these special candies and everything, they want to give themselves plenty of opportunity to be able to sell that stuff. And I posted a picture on Instagram of the Cadbury Shimmer eggs, and they have all the a bunch of Easter stuff out now. I've seen all kinds of Easter candy at many different stores. So I think they just want to give themselves the maximum amount of time to sell that stuff, because if you think about it, right after Halloween, which is October 31st, right after Halloween, the very next day you start seeing Christmas stuff. So that's November 1st. So I don't think January 1st is too early to see Valentine's stuff. That's just my opinion. But anyway, I want to wish everybody a very happy new year. I hope that this one's great, and I hope that we can keep finding lots of great food for you all to, you know, we can keep doing the food reviews and find fun things to try, and hopefully we'll maybe go see some new things this year or go some different places. We'll just have to see what the year brings. But I appreciate if you've been around for a long time with me, or even if you're brand new, I appreciate you watching my channel, and I will see you next week.